rectangular than previous opponents. Much more polygonal. Much more Steve.
Much more zombie.
Much more zombie.
Zombie.
All right, they're going to get right into it. They're not waiting. Losers finals. Game 1. IceKnight immediately taking 40% with a nice little combo here. But now he has to get even more patient because you cannot just assault Steve with aerials. Because if you miss one of them, you can just die from pretty much anywhere. The way you got to beat Steve
or at least take a ton of damage.
Yeah, well, like, you got to be patient against this character. You don't want to be in the range where Steve can swing at you with good frame data. You have to stay away from it.
IceKnight knew to wait for the back air. Steve's love to go for that follow-up back air, even if it's just on the shield. So he just waited and shielded on the platform, was able to get a quick punish out of it. However, here's Onin back.
Oh, he went for the Shadow Sneak. He thought that Onin would not roll in. So for the first time, an opponent rolled to the right, and it was Onin. All his other opponents didn't.
Hello?
Oh, no.
Hello?
IceKnight didn't realize he needed to go for the F smash, and he shakes it off. He shakes his wrist off. He has played a lot of Smash today in a row. Hand might be getting a little bit sore.
He DI'd down on that throw to intentionally avoid any of those silly jab follow-ups. Because Steve off stage is going to actually have a great time versus Greninja's recovery. Able to set up those spikes brilliantly.
All right, Onin making it back, and he gets the classic, the block in the upper left or upper right of ledge into back throw off it. I don't even know if you can tech it, but I think you have to.
Hey! Hit him with the mash that button. You hit that button, you're not going to DI out of it. You're super, not dead, but it's 50%.
All right, nice little conversion there from IceKnight, getting on the board in this particular game. But might be a little too late early on as he starts to get used to a very different opponent from the last couple he played.
That's the thing about Steve's, right? Is the Steve community, there's so much innovation in the way they play. Like, look at that crazy TNT trap that Onin was going for. They go for weird stuff. That, like, if you play a Audacious, you might not be ready for the setups that Onin brings to the table, so you have to start to adapt. And there you go, 2-stock victory for Onin as he finds an up smash to seal out game number 1.
Yeah, absolutely incredible gameplay from Onin. Really well understanding his character and showing off what Steve is capable of doing.
Onin figuring out his counter pick with Mario.
Yeah, Mario, buddy. Talk to me,
Mario, what are we banning, dude?
As you caress the back of Mario's head and ask, and then
he
punch him in the face! Oh! Boo! I don't boo players for the characters, but if you punch Mario in the face, I'm not having that.
Maybe he heard Chris Pratt's voice and he said, "Get out of here, demon."
Oh, well, then it's okay. That is absolutely fine.
All right, so here we go. Small battlefield. Scrapping in the early going here. No real time to go for some mining. Onin knows he needs to get some neutral wins and then get the mine going. He gets a little bit of redstone.
There's some little things that IceKnight needs to figure out right now in this particular matchup. Steve, when he lands on stage with up B, basically has no end lag, so you have to be careful how you try to punish that. And IceKnight has gone for too many things.
What a trap!
Onin got the cancel on down smash into the broken block, into the double jump drop anvil back where he was. Insane.
Mixing in a minecart in there, too. Don't forget, he was able to press, like, so many of his B buttons.
Listen, Stone. There's always a minecart. That is a given.
That's true. Looking for the tech onto the platform. Instead, Onin staying alive. Find an angle above the up smash. That would have been good damage. Okay. Pressure. Able to apply planking pressure, though. Look at IceKnight go.
Yeah, Onin respecting the rules of Chicago. If you're going to use 5 blocks off stage to plank, you then have to put your feet on the surface firmly. That has been a rule in Chicago for a while, ever since villagers started stalling on walls on Yoshi's Island. Way, way back at the beginning of Ultimate.
Onin is forced to use his diamond early, and he's going to die immediately with it. That's a huge win for IceKnight as it goes into this 2-stock versus 2-stock game.
Yeah, IceKnight gets the first stock for him, but he is still behind, and he is going to need to continue to find ways in on this Steve without putting himself in danger. Some of these Steve buttons are just very tricky to play around.
He's scrapping well with Steve. Again, I have to mention, that the way that Onin played at Combo Breaker, he looked untouchable. This was like easily the best player in the Midwest when he was playing at Combo Breaker. Now he's showing a little bit of warts, and I think players are understanding a little bit better how to fight against the style of Steve. And there you go. Greninja gets the stock lead in game number 2, as, again, Onin shows a little bit of vulnerability.
Yeah, Onin had run out of crafting materials. I don't know if you noticed that. You get the 3 iron when you take a new stock with Steve, but he had run out of iron. I think he had like 1 wood and 2, what was that, gravel? And that was it. Like, he had no crafting material. So he kind of got pinned in a spot where he didn't want to be. And now IceKnight, oh, he wasn't able to get the runoff aerial, and he eats 53 damage because he flubs his own combo. Maybe more.
Yeah, you got to find the angle above, because look, there's no ledge to be had.
Nope.
No! Sniped away.
Can't get through the more...
I thought he could have found that angle on the left, but...
I thought so too, but I think he hit the block really hard. Enough for it to break the block and not enough for him to continue on through. So unfortunate for IceKnight, but excellent little trap there by Onin as he takes a 2-0 lead. And the thing about Onin's gameplay is, I think this is why a lot of people think Steve is so polarizing. If you do not understand how to fight Onin, you won't even take a game.
Do you hear what I just heard? Yep.
Yep. So here's the thing about IceKnight that a lot of people don't realize. He plays every sword character in the game. He has an incredible Roy.
I know about his Roy. His Roy smacked the snot out of me at Unpack.
Yes, he has many sword characters in the pocket, and Cloud is a logical choice against Steve. Now, bringing it out ice cold, you know, that's a risk you have to choose for yourself in losers finals of a 300-plus person tournament. But he does have a Cloud, and it is pretty solid.
I mean, well, his Greninja was getting edge guarded, so like, Cloud's gonna get edge guarded. Okay, well, that's the stock. Okay. Don't know about that one, Chief.
That's the other part of it. I keep seeing IceKnight shake his hand off. He occasionally gets wrist pain when he plays too much Smash, and I think that today he's done too many severe inputs, and his hands might be failing on him. So he might have picked Cloud just for the ease of the inputs.
Just play a little bit better.
Yeah, just play, like, you know, the back air is going to hit stronger, but you don't need to, like, immediately follow up into dash attack, immediately follow up into down tilt, into a bunch of things.
Or let it rip. You're not too far behind for your trouble.
No, he's fine. He's looking good. I think he's fighting his own body right now more than the Steve, and that always sucks when you've got, like, hand pain.
What a rising up air, just to find a way above the TNT as well. But you're dead to that down tilt. Yep.
Yeah, well, you're dead
nowhere to go. You're
dead to that spike box on Steve. That is my only personal questionable design choice on Steve, is his fair having a spike box. That's literally all I would ever change.
It's super relevant, especially in this matchup.
It's very important all of the time. And we're going for a ride now. It looks like IceKnight
might be all she wrote
here.
here.
It's looking like curtains. Makes it back on stage.
He's not able to find back airs. He's not able to find nothing.
Yeah, Steve only at 37%. I'm not sure why Onin's not just going for, like, the kill. All right, there's the kill option. You never really see Onin go for F smash, which I feel like is the one thing that his Steve gameplay is missing.
He finished a lot of his games at Combo Breaker with Diamond F smash, but he doesn't even have time to get to Diamond because he's just putting on such great hurt versus IceKnight's Cloud right now.
All right, he gets the uppy out of shield. And there's the up smash, and that will do it. Onin with the quick 3-0 against IceKnight. But I think IceKnight, while he played excellently, he had an incredible run throughout the day, defeating Skittles, defeating Icon, defeating Atada, defeating, who else did he beat? Cyber, and a bunch of other players before that as well. Just an incredible run today. Going to go out in third